Gemini, happy Air Sign Tuesday. Weekly reading. It's gonna be quick, so listen. Okay. Take it as it resonates. It's a prediction though, so be open-minded and take my advice. I guess would be a better way to put that. And then if you would like to book a personal reading, please do click the link in bio. Ooh, somebody's pregnant this week. Somebody could be getting pregnant this week, or you may be meeting the person that is gonna have your babies, or vice versa. To finish off that prophecy, okay, this person will not be a Leo, but they may be an Aquarius since that is Leo's opposite. Take that as it resonates, though. Overall, though, Gemini, there's lots about love and good partnerships that are here on the table. Someone may be getting a new job this week. Making a big move, starting a big business, something very, very significant here. And whatever this is, you've either been strategically thinking about it or you've been strategically taking actions to ensure that it does happen. And this week it indeed does. Tower moment though. For those of you where you have these big dreams, you have these big goals, let me tell you the thing about tower moments. A lot of people, God's punishing me. No. God and the universe are trying to push you to where the fuck you need to be. You don't want to make the choice by yourself. And so sometimes a little bit of divine intervention is needed. Sometimes you got to be cheated on. Sometimes you got to lose the job. Sometimes you have to. I'm not wishing anything bad on y'all. I hope you guys have the most magical week and that this doesn't resonate for you. But when those more disastrous things happen, and this is for some of you guys, that the card at the bottom of the deck can represent what you don't see coming or what's hidden from you. So much about love here. What is this? Could be harmonious workplaces, friendships. I'm telling you, somebody is in love, Gemini. Or some of you are going to be finding love this week after a very devastating experience with a... For some of you, this could have been with a baby daddy or something like that. I don't know. We'll talk about it from a love perspective, but let me pull some career cards first. But like I was saying about the tower moments, when we're reluctant to take the actions that we need to take that are going to align us with our highest good, sometimes the universe definitely will kick some stones in your path to help move you. And depending on how reluctant or how resistant you are to embracing change, the tower moment intensifies. Sometimes things are so deep where you can't go back, or they get to such a situation or such a circumstance where you're unable to do anything any different. I worked harder than ever before this year, Gemini, on posting my content, promoting my businesses, and things of that nature. But at the same time, I was working a really, really shitty job that was not paying well enough for me. And as a career coach, I fucking knew better. But I'm just like, well, you know, I'm really hoping that this is the year that my businesses will take off and I finally get monetized and my book sales will go up and all the things. And that job was taking so much from me, and it was like the pressure got worse and worse and worse, but I kept going back to that motherfucker knowing I needed to quit. Because I didn't want to be selfish in making the decision. It's really stupid, y'all. It really is stupid. I know better. But just because you know better doesn't mean that you always do better. But as soon as you're like, all right, it's putting a wrench in things, you have to do things differently. And so July 5th, those motherfuckers called and they were like, yeah, don't come back. And I was like, cool. It's a temp job. The whole thing was just stupid, y'all. Even when those bastards extended my assignment and nobody asked me, I knew then I should have quit. And I didn't. I had typed out my 2-week notice. And so the tower moment for me was getting fired. It was fine. I had a video that hit 100K that week. My followers went from 4K to today I just hit 13K. You understand what I'm saying? Business income went up, opportunities came up, multiple streams of income, just all the things. It really worked out in my favor. And while I've had moments where I've just been like, ooh, I need a job, it's just fear. And I'm not telling any of you to sacrifice, to quit your job and start a business. I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm just saying, do be very open to how life will show you what's right and what's wrong, you know? I feel like that's going to be really significant for you here this week. As far as career is concerned, like I said, some of you are going to be either accepting some sort of a new job offer or getting to a place with your boss, with management, with HR, the higher up, whomever's, where you realize that this place doesn't work for you anymore, neglecting your value, not advocating for self, not using skills, or not trying, and underestimating your abilities. I'm telling you, with all of this beautiful harmony that's present here on the table, Gemini, you don't need to be stuck in any sorts of situations or circumstances where you're not happy, okay? And then I'm going to push a couple of cards. Just because the Lovers was here, the Empress is here, the Two of Cups is here, the Lovers came out in my Kipper deck too. So I want to know what this motivation and time to go. I'm telling you. You know when it's time to tuck and roll, friends. And like a lot of people just don't, especially in relationships. The biggest thing that I get, whether I'm life coaching or doing readings or just, I charge people to call me and just like vent, because yeah. Again, lots of things I used to do for free, but I don't anymore, because it's not gonna cost you a ton. But if you think you're finna drain me, you finna have to pay me first. But not. A lot of people just don't want to accept the fact that they gave their all, or they were just with the most pure intentions in their relationships and things of that nature, that they don't want to embrace the fact that the relationship is over. And then like the number one question people ask me in love readings, especially in toxic, was it all a lie? No, this motherfucker loved you within their capacity in that little brain of theirs to love you, and it's just not enough. We got instant chemistry and then jealousy. You or they do too much. Like I said, someone is meeting someone new here. And with this jealousy, I hope that it's from some past shit, that you're not jealous, you're not lame, you're not accusatory. Don't be wiping your fucking insecurities on nobody, Gemini. That's pretty shitty. But I really do feel, look, even with the fucking engagement card, this is so beautiful, that some of you are really meeting someone new and beautiful and loving, and you're gonna find yourselves engaged very, very quickly. And this was after a period where you were being used. The abundance card is here. Love card, girl with the snake. For some of you, it's like this ex or the person that broke you down to the point where you're even out here dating again to begin with could be coming around. I've been warning y'all. I started warning y'all that Mercury retrograde is coming. I'm actually going to look and see when, because I had just pulled it the other day, but I forgot the day. But for some of you, it's going to be like as soon as November 25th. November 25th. So in less than, 6 weeks here? About 6 weeks or so. And it's the last one. And it's going to be around the time where like Saturn is trying to come out of retrograde and everything's heavy. But for some of you, you're going to find that person is going to come in and try to like, oh, Gemini, let me come back. For some of you, could be your boss, but romance, for real. Tell them no. It's too late. So I'm telling you, some of you have already met or you will be meeting this week in the very, very near future. I rarely say stuff like that, okay? I rarely have positive things to say, like in these love readings, and it's rare that it comes out that deep in a fucking weekly reading. It was so heavy. I like that though. This looks good to me, Gemini. Have a good week. Use your discernment. Don't be a monster this week. Stand up for yourself. Only do things that are worth your time, energy, and attention. Okay, that's it. That's it. Love you. Bye.